Nava means do namaskar. Navati. Naman, Navar, both the same. So Prakarshena Navanam is called Pranava. That is a special type of namaskar.
Right.
This special type of namaskar means an absolute 100% surrender. You will never get up again and say, now I am independent.
Oh.
Once for all you are a slave. So that is the Pranava. So what happens is, the man who is pronouncing Om, all the desires come and prostrate before him. Now no longer I will do anything for you. I am running away. All the desires, they all leave you. So it is called the Pranava. This is what is told in Taittiriya. Namyantesmai kamaha. To this, to the one who is pronouncing the Om, all the kamas, all the desires come and do God. And then they do. And they say, we will not trouble you in future.
So Muslim person is saying that when you go to slender in Nama, your head and nose will be equal on the...
See, the idea for Namaskar originally has been given in two forms. In Manusmriti it is said, why you are doing Namaskar? Say, some person comes, some old man, yes Swamiji, immediately you do Namaskar. Why? It is not to give him any order, it is not to respect him at all, it has nothing to do with that man. You are doing it in self-defense.
Right.
Why? He says, Urdhvam prana utkramanti yunaha sthavira agate. When a man with lower vibration is sitting, when a man with a higher vibration comes, he need not be a sannyasi, he may be even an old man, any old man. But he, with his experience of the world and all that, his vibratory power may be greater, right, outside. So the moment he comes, yunaha sthavira agate. When a man older in vibration comes to yunaha means yuva, a young man, then what happens is, the prana shakti is from here to here. They are occupying all these spaces and they are the maintenance engineers. Because every second hundreds of our cells are dying. And to replace it, it takes 15 hours according to our medical science. To replace one whenever it dies. So they are working night and day to go on replacing. If they don't replace, what will happen? When that cell dies, there will be decomposition. That will get poison inside. They will become toxic in the body. It may not give it effect immediately. 5 years later, it may come as arthritis or spondylosis, which we will not connect with it. So, the moment when somebody comes, this prana is being taken upwards. It pulls it upwards because of its higher power. So, when it goes 1 foot upwards, you are deprived of it here. Especially here, this is where the first initially comes. It depends on his, we will draw it to a large extent. But initially, this portion becomes free of, there is no prana there. So as I say, every second is important, so much is coming. Even if it stands for 1 second inside, there will be a decomposition. So, the moment he comes, what you do is, pratyutthana. The moment he comes, you also get up. Then to a large extent, when this going up, when getting up, you are stopping, it's going too much further. Then abhivadat. Then you lie down. Say mercury, a tube is there, in which before the mercury is there, the rest is vacant. You do like this, the mercury goes everywhere, right, all the places. So the moment you do this, the prana shakti again comes back, it goes up to the vacant place. So with the result, that place is not deprived of it. So, pratyutthana abhidhanat punaha tat pratipadyate. Pratipadyate means it again goes back to its place, original place, the prana. This is given the Manusmriti. So, what you are doing is self-defense. It is not to honor anybody. He doesn't care whether you do.
No, I read sometimes for visual people, they are sitting this type, 5 fingers is this type, and this one is here. This type they are doing the prayer. This one artery, I think, artery is not working completely. He is doing slowly work. Then we come to very slowly, and you just remember to draw this type. Yes. Slowly, you will be going slightly, and then he is going to meditation. But I don't know about that purely method. But somebody told me that you will be start from here, and you will stay here, and somebody is there to speak and meditation. But you will be get inside the total peace, and you will be spoiled round about you, round about in your body, and they just have one type of the concentration completely. and you will be less concerned with your father. Deeply. Mission people said this type, Egyptian mission, मम्मी आती है ना जो, उसके बारे में हमने पढ़ा था कि इस तरह का ये मेथड होता है, वैसा त्रिकोणियाँ बनाते हैं, फिर पिरामिड टाइप उसमें बैठते हैं, तो विद इन ए सेकेंड यू विल बी डैट, मतलब आप अपने फादर से कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं. तो मुझे थोड़ा कंफ्यूज था, तो आई जस्ट मैंने ये टीचिंग किया, तो ये मुझे कंफर्टेबल लगता है. आई एम
That's why it's very good. See, इसमें क्या होता है? Number one is your digestion power becomes more.
Right.
It gets digested. Otherwise, normally what happens? After meals, immediately if you sit, because in meditation your mind and everything becomes calm and quiet. So the machine will not work. So the digestion doesn't take place for some time, it will remain again decomposing material.
Right.
So to avoid it, what we do, after taking meals, 2 hours, we have to leave after a heavy meal. If you take tea or coffee, at least half an hour you should leave. But when you sit on this posture, it is not necessary, they say it gets digested.
But in meditation, some people say to me that when we are sitting in meditation, we have the effect of acidity.
No, that's not correct. In fact, in meditation it is told, the Shastras, because the Prana Shakti becomes fully strengthened, all your things become perfect, for we are going towards perfection. So everything has to become perfect, that cannot be imperfect. All the imperfection to be set right. And the third item, the second item, why the Namaskar is done is, Namaskar is indicative because we have got various things. This indicates our, what you may call the, see, Kriya Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Ichha Shakti. These are the 3 types of Shakti we have got. There is Ichha Shakti is first the desire comes. Oh, I am feeling hungry, so I should get some food. Then you ask somebody, is there any restaurant nearby in Mansar? No. So that becomes the Jnana Shakti. You know there is a restaurant, but it doesn't fill up your belly. You have to walk there, go there and then take it. So there the Kriya Shakti comes. So these 3 are the various Shaktis. Now, Ichha Shakti comes from the heart. Jnana Shakti comes from here. And Kriya Shakti comes from hand and all these things. So all these things are put together, we call it Ashtanga Pranama. The 8 Angas which represent hand, feet, they are all Kriya Shaktis. So we put 8 Angas down below. When you put something before you, if I just put something, that means you take it, it is for you. It is not mine anymore. So we say to the Lord, you put the entire thing, the entire Shakti yours, I possess nothing, I am zero, I am nothing, it is all yours. So it represents the surrender. These are the
in Gita, Krishna said to us, this time to sit and meditation. And one prayer is that, listen to me, Omkaram, Bindu, Sayuktam, Nityam Dhayanti, Kamadam, Mokshadam, Jevo, Karam, Namo Namah.
Omkaraya Namo Namah. We pray to the Om, it's one of the best. Think of it and then go on being in the Om, that itself can take. They have given you infinite paths, but we are so clever, we avoid all the paths, a normal man. What to do? Just like a man who goes in the obstacle race, avoiding all the obstacles. Like that, God has put in our ways so many methods of fixing. We cleverly avoid everything and then we say hi, hi.
Prakriti is natural. Prakriti is stopping to us to get up from his way. So we could not go easily at Lord House.
See, Om is one of the best because they say Om is the signature of the Lord. Why you call it the signature? Because signature is more important than you yourself. If you go to your banker, I have forgotten to bring my checkbook and passbook and all that, you give me 20,000 rupees out of my 20 lakhs lying in your account, he will not give you. He says, sorry, you will have to fill up his checkbook. On the contrary, if you send a check even through a puppy, because through bearer only it is returned, he has to honor it. So your signature has more value. And they went and asked Rakhal Maharaj, tell something about Om. He only told 3 things. He said, Ekam Aksharam. It is only one Akshara. Akshara means that which never gets destroyed, it is a Shakti. It is only one syllable having all the Shakti. Then, Bhasate Swayam, where could you find it? It is Swayam Prakash hai. ये अपने आप जाज्वल्यमान है. It is self-revealing, self-effulgent. Then, where exactly it is? Bhasate Swayam Hridi Nirantaram. Always it goes on inside you. The Om is going on at all times inside you. Keval usko pakado. So, Hridi Nirantaram. Then he wrote the next line. Likhyate Kadam. What can I write about it? It is beyond writing. That's all. He only wrote this.
Very good.
Ekavaksharam Bhasade Swayam Hridi Nirantaram Likhyate Kadam.
मगर यहाँ ये थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन होता है बाबा कि एक तरफ ये कहा जाता है कि परमात्मा इधर मतलब हर तरह हर समय आपकी प्रार्थना सुनने तैयार है और इधर वेदों में लिखा गया है कि वो निष्क्रिय है.
ब्रह्म तो निष्क्रिय है. That is why we have created one Prakriti which is supposed to do the entire thing. The Prakriti is the PA to the minister. The minister never does anything. Everything comes under the signature of the PA the minister wants. So it is the Prakriti. वो करती है.
Right. Mukaram Prabhava, Satyanantokaram Prabhava, Swara, Mukaram Prabhava, Savalokyam Sachacharam, Om Guru Guruvasva Namaha.
Everything, all the three words are contained in it. Everything is contained in it. Om is self-sufficient. Om is Akhilam Sarvam. In the Mandukya, the first three or third or fourth is Om is everything. It includes this world, the other words, it includes God, it includes beyond gods, it includes Brahma, Shiva, Rudra, whatever you think of, everything is included in Om. So Om is the one which contains everything the same. So it is an indicator, means how it is an indicator. Nothing can take us towards the God. To see where the moon is. Kaha Chandamama Kaha? That big branch? Yes. It is not 4 feet above. It is Chandran. Shaka means the tree, the branch, and Shaka means the tree. It is like that is the tree. That's what it is.
तो ये प्रेयर में मैं पढ़ूँ कोई बात
बिल्कुल
कितनी बार पढ़ूँ?
See, ऐसा है स्वामीजी राम नाम की महिमा क्या है? He said Ram Naam is excellent. You go on, take it, you will get God. Then second question he asked, how many times I should say? Then he said, तुम संख्या की महिमा पूछते हो या राम नाम की महिमा पूछते हो? So, if we do it sincerely, there is no need of any number. You do any number, do it sincerely, then it will have its effect. There is no question of number of times. Number of times have got this thing when people want some siddhis and all that. Results.
Right.
So, उन cases में ये सब जरूरी है. When we want only the ultimate absolute, there is no question of numbers. You go on doing as much as you can. That's all.
Right. The actual process of doing it, is it important to link it in and out with the breath?
You see, if you do it, it is better. If you do any japa, it is called ajapa japa. Any japa, if you link it, the purpose is so that 24 hours nirantara smarana, continuous smarana, how can it happen? Because at night time you are asleep. Then naturally it is not within your power. So what you do, so you are doing, say, the Gayatri japa. Om Bhur Bhur Tat Savitarvarenyam. You go on taking the breathing. Then Bhargo Devasadivingi Dhyo Prachodhyat, you leave it. So you go on continuously, take it and leave it, half while taking, half while leaving the breath. So it becomes continuous with the breath. If you go on doing it for 2 years, it becomes part of it. Even at night time while asleep, the breath, along with the breath, the japa will be going on.
Yes, right.
So with Om, would you one Om within
Not necessarily one Om,
exhalation?
because one Om will be too much. So you can even say twice, thrice, it all depends how much you can do. See, now there are long mantras like Gayatri, there are short mantras of Om Namah Shivaya. It's not necessarily Om Namah Shivaya only once. You can see twice, Om Namah Shivaya while doing it once. And Om Namah Shivaya while.
But I'm talking about Om. Is there a particular effect that's more beneficial if it's just Om?
See, it all depends on you. See, if you feel this more convenient, you can do it. There's nothing like, there is no specific rules about it. You can say, see, the people who have got short breath. So I am an asthmatic man. I can't do it for long. Then what to do? You do it twice, thrice. It doesn't matter. So it depends on your convenience. That's it. Right. That's all.
Is there a different effect it has on you during inhalation and a different effect when it's exhalation? I heard this from
See, the point is this is all only your own faith and power that you can do. What happens is, the entire energy you are taking from the cosmos, you are taking it inside. Not that you don't have. But this is again another faith, because it helps you in that the entire cosmos contains the entire energy. So when you are taking it and you are telling Om, you take it that along with that Om you are taking the entire energy of that cosmos inside. And when it goes there, you absorb that energy, and all the muck, all the toxins which have been accumulated inside, you are sending it off, including your vasanas, your bad samskaras, everything goes away because this has come and purified. So all the muck is going out when you do the exhalation, you take it. These are all bhavanas. If you do it with faith, well, they've all got some effects. See, everything goes by your imagination. By your imagination, you got into this problem. By your imagination, you get rid of the problem. So, any amount of imagination you take in anything, so it comes okay, that's all.
Right.
That's good.
I have a small question. Yesterday, it was said, which is quite true, as specifically for many people, it might not be the case for some, but for most it is, that prayer is better than meditation because you're more concentrated, you're really... But is it not true that meditation...
But what happens is, shall I tell you? Suppose you go on praying for 1 or 2 hours, the mind, when it becomes one with him, the words won't come, it will stop, you are not aware of it, you go into meditation. That is a real fact. It is not that the prayer continues forever. You start it when it becomes a prayer. Otherwise, why did he say, you go inside the closet and shut yourself and say, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Right.
You go on repeating it. After some time, Our Father, then nothing more will come.
You see, what I was trying to get at is that there is a trap. If a person would say, I know prayer is better than meditation, I'll pray for 5 minutes, I'm not going to meditate because prayer is better.
There is no meaning in it. So, prayers, when he starts, he has to do it as much time as meditation, much more than meditation, because the prayer is in lieu of meditation. So simply saying, God, I'm in a hurry, you give me, remember, you give me the ambassador car soon enough, I'm late for the office, you go. And he is one, oh, you have been so good to ask me, I'll give you an ambassador car. How is it happen?
Sure, it won't happen.
So you will have to cajole. Even if you go to your father and ask him to sign your progress report which has come from the school, 3 days you have to go and cajole him, and suddenly you take it, he will take what? Yeah, you will take it and put his signature.
Right.
Then this is simple.
Well, you see, the thing that occurs to me is that when we pray, one has to be careful what they pray for. If it's a selfish prayer, oh Lord, get my daughter married, please, or give me that raise in salary. You're asking for things that are of the earth, earthly. Meditation refines the mind, is it not so? So you start to ask for love of God. You ask for things that aren't temporary.
See, all people are not alike. That is why God has said, Krishna has said in Gita, there are 4 types of bhaktas for me. He says, Artaha, Jigyasuhu, Artharti, Jnani cha Bhartarshava. He said there are 4 types. The one is, of course, a great Jnani. So such a person may ask God, I want nothing, I want only devotion, I want only Jnana, it's okay. It's not for all. So the lower type, he first approaches God. You see, somebody approaches his father saying that my father is excellent, very good, so I like him. He doesn't expect anything. But there is another boy who wants his father to bring every day some toffee, then only he will think. Otherwise he will say, I am not going to talk to you. You didn't bring me toffee today. So there is also that type of bhakta. So the man who requires toffee from the Lord, he is an equal bhakta, yes, so. Because finally he asks, Artharti means the one who comes to you for something. Say, I want to get first class in my college. I want to get a pass. I want to have some profession. I am not being employed. I want an employment. You ask anything. Instead of trying and going and asking from somebody else, my father's friend, you give me an employment. If you are able to approach the Lord also in addition even that is a great thing, you are coming to the Lord. So that is why he is very happy. He says they are all very generous. Udara sarva yavaite. All of them are equally good. They are all so generous. They think of me. See, the God is so pleased even when you think a little, even for a coffee. So, you go on giving him. Now there is a boy, a small boy who is studying in the 5th standard. He doesn't read well. So you tell him, this year you come within the first 5 ranks. I will give you a watch. He comes 4th. Then the 6th standard, again the same thing, he doesn't take interest. Then again you tell him, this year if you come, then I will give you, yes, bicycle. So for 2 years, 3 years you are giving. Does it happen till he goes to the MA class? Not at all. After some 2-3 years he says, my father is so good, how loving he was. Whatever I did he was giving me. I said, father, a cycle, he said, you come, I'll give you. He gave to me immediately. So he began to love the gift giver. Originally he was loving the gifts. Now his attention has changed to the gift giver.
It automatically happens.
So those people are also equally good according to the Lord. So by any means you come to me, it doesn't matter what for.
Yeah.
It is only a few hypocrites who say, oh, you should not ask God like that, you should ask only for that. Just you go and ask man, that's okay. Even those people will sometimes say when he falls ill, even the greatest sannyasi will say, God, I am not able to meditate, please make me okay. This is only an excuse. He wants to become okay.
Right.
So that thing may not come to all. It is a few Ramakrishnas who may ask, Mother, that you give me only devotion. Let others ask for whatever they want. They can add also devotion.
So the fact is, as long as you're facing Lord,
That is all. You let the Lord, think of the Lord for whatever reasons, maybe it doesn't matter. Even if it be to loot a bank, Lord, I am depending on you, I am completely surrendered to you. You go on, pray to him 2 hours, you were going for looting. That's very good. You will stop looting tomorrow.
yes,
all.
yes.
You heard the story. There was a thief. He was very poor, so he had to be a thief. He saw in his town there was a good guru who was giving meditation to all. And he found all those people had a different effulgence in their face. They were calm and quiet. He knew all of them. They were previously full of temperament and all such. They all changed. So he said, let me also learn some meditation. He went to some other people there who were teaching meditation. They all asked, what are you doing? I am a thief, sir. Chichi, no meditation, get out, don't come to me. So he at last went to that bigger guru and told him, I want to know. He asked, what are you doing? I am a thief. You only do thieving or do you do something else also? Sir, on the day I get some good amount, I go and have 1 bottle. Oh, you thieve and you have 1 or 2 bottles sometimes. Only this much, or have you got something else also? Sir, on days when I get a little more, I also go to the prostitute's house. Oh, very good, very good. Is this only 3 things you do or is there anything else also? Sir, I tell a lot of lies. Because in my profession I have to tell lies. Okay. Now these are the only 4, yes, these are the only 4. You tell me, if you are prepared to leave any one of these, you leave it, see that you keep it for 2 weeks and then you come to me. Then I will give you first class meditation. He said, sir, I can't leave thieving because my family is dependent on it. So when I thieve, once in a way to boost me up, I require a booze. So that also I can't stop. Then once in a way I go to the process house, I go and play what is called for money used, for stakes you play, you know.
Yeah, right.
So that sort of thing. So that also I can't leave. But I shall leave the lies. I will never tell any untruth from today. Very good. You keep to it. Huh?
He promised.
He promised. He said that the easiest, that I will do. Okay. Then that very night, the next day, he tried like that. The next day evening, he wanted to go to the king's treasury and loot it. In those days, the king was small fellows. They were having mud huts only. Even the treasury was a mud room. So they will go easily and then through a small machine they will make a hole and they will get into the old method of getting inside, that's all. They never had oxyacetylene pipes and all. So this is the way. So when he went in, when he was doing the very sound, the king was upstairs, he heard the sound. So he came, because this was next to his own building. He came down and he saw him. He was in his gown, so he was not in his king's attire. So he asked this fellow, who are you? He has to tell the truth. He said, I am the thief. And then in return he asked, who are you? He said, I am also a thief. And inside he said, I am taking the money from people, this thieving only. As taxes.
Yes, true.
So then he said, oh, I am sorry, you have also to come to burgle this treasury. Okay, what we will do? We will both go inside. We will have half. Because I don't want to disappoint you. They went inside. There were 2 birds next to us. He said, you have one, you have one. There were 4 something else. You have half, I will have half. Like that we gave everything half. So the thief gave to the king, thinking that he was another thief. So he was giving half because he said, we will share.
Right.
And there were 3 big diamonds in one almirah. Now the question is, one they took. He said, what to do with the 3rd? The king said, we have looted everything in this treasury. Leave 1 diamond for the king. Poor fellow, let him have it. He said, okay, agreed. We have 1 each. That's subject. Both of them came out. He didn't know that the other fellow was the king. Then early in the morning, the king called the diwan and told him, hey, yesterday I was hearing some sound. Go and see whether the treasury is okay. And not only that, before the thief left, he asked the thief, what's your name? He said, my name is Kalu. Where do you live? He gave his address. Because he has promised he will never tell a lie. So he has to tell the truth. He told the truth. And he went away. In the morning he called the diwan and asked him to go. The diwan went and saw everything was looted. But that foolish fellow has left 1 diamond. He said, when everything is gone, why bother about this 1 diamond? So he took it and put it in his own pocket. He went and told the king, the entire treasury has been looted. Oh, did you see the almirah? Yes. What happened to those diamonds? Not one, sir. He has taken away all the 3. The king knew that 1 was left. Then he immediately called the IG of police who was standing. Just searched the pocket of Diwan. He searched, he found out this diamond. He says, look here. This fellow has become that. Now we will see. So you will see to it the Diwan goes nowhere. So 2 police constables will see. You go to the central address, bring this Kalu the thief. So they sent him there. Kalu the thief came. Are you Kalu the thief? Yes, sir. Did you yesterday thieve in the treasury? Yes, sir. Because he has to tell the truth. He has told the Guru, I will tell the truth only. Yes, sir. Then did you take everything away? Almost everything, but I left 1 diamond, sir, because there were 2 of us. So we couldn't share it. So we left that 1 diamond there. He says, look here. The thief tells the truth. My diwan tells an untruth and he takes away. He becomes the real thief. So I want to keep this fellow and I want to train him up to be a diwan. So I am giving him the diwan's house. The diwan's family will be given a small house. This fellow will be put in prison. The king takes him personally because he got such a love for this man's truth. He shows their house. It's a big house. The moment he saw, the thief said, sir, I don't want the job. Let me go back home. Hey, what foolishness. What did you want? Sir, it is only 1 day since I started telling the truth. I am getting such a big post and such big money. If only I have continued and I go according to my Guru's orders, I don't know what all I will get. So I don't want this, I am going back to my Guru. Then the king said, please take me also, I would like to see your Guru.
Oh, yes.
So, you start 1 point only, anywhere, it will take you everywhere. You only follow 1 good rule. Let 100 bad things may be there, all the things it will purify in due course. That is there. When once you touch anywhere the Lord, He sees to it the rest goes. That is why, do not detach and attach. People say, you should vairagya first, and then only you can go to God. You will never have vairagya. Normal man, it is impossible to have vairagya.